Hello, I'm Rich with Tax TV. This segment is part of our Business Entity series on S corporations. Here I want to provide you with general information about S corporations and the requirements necessary to make an S corporation election. An S corporation is not subject to corporate tax rates and is generally exempt from federal income tax. An S corporation passes profit or net losses on to shareholders. The business profits are taxed at individual tax rates on each shareholder's Form 1040. The pass-through nature of the income means that the corporation's profits are only taxed by the federal government once, at the shareholder level. To be treated as an S corporation, there is certain eligibility criteria that must be met. For instance, that the company must be a domestic United States corporation and have no more than 100 shareholders. But before you start counting the number of shareholders, it's important to know who's considered a shareholder. In general, a shareholder must be an individual. Another broad requirement is that a shareholder may not be a non-resident alien, which means someone who is neither a citizen nor a resident of the United States. There is also a special rule for family members. A husband and wife and all family members are treated as a single shareholder. A family member includes lineal descendants, meaning children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and so forth, up to 6 generations between the oldest and the youngest. There are exceptions to the rule about individuals that allow estates and certain trusts and tax-exempt organizations to be shareholders. A further requirement for an S corporation is that the company only has one class of stock. This means that all stock has the same rights to distribution and liquidation. A single class of stock may have different voting rights among shares, meaning a corporation may have both voting and non-voting common stock, as long as both types have the same distribution and liquidation rights. The determination of whether a corporation has a single class of stock is based on the corporate charter, articles of incorporation, bylaws, applicable state laws, and any binding agreements relating to distribution and liquidation of proceeds. To sum it up, a company may elect to be treated as an S corporation if it's a U.S. business that has no more than 100 shareholders, holds a single class of stock, all shareholders are U.S. citizens or resident aliens, and the corporation has or will adopt a tax year subject to the requirements set forth by the IRS. Making an election is done simply by completing Form 2553 and submitting it to the IRS. For more information about S corporations, visit our S Corporation Center at taxtv.com.